Next we could I'm gonna quickly do this one.
Yeah, we have we could wrap it up, but just briefly talk about these last few topics. So we were saying earlier the Dr. Dre, $300,000 a month. Is that considered alimony?
No.
What is it?
Actually, it is actually literally called alimony.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Alimony is money. It's spousal assistance. Yeah, support. Which I think is a crazy thing. Like, I'm studying for the tax section of the CPA exam, so I'm kind of learning about all these terminologies. So, but while I learn this stuff and study this stuff, I really do think a lot of it is weird. Like, why are you paying somebody that you were married to, when you ask a divorce, you're paying to keep up with the lifestyle that was provided already? Like, I just feel that's weird. Like, the person that, whatever their financial situation was before the marriage, you go right back to that, in my opinion. But the law's the law, and that's why there's prenups and stuff, and that's why prenuptial agreements exist. So,
and
you could protect yourself before you get married.
I'm gonna have fun with this one.
I don't know. I think the funny thing is people on social media are like, I'm never getting married. I'm like, trust me, you're not paying nobody $4,000 a year. I mean, a month. Like, obviously, they're going to adjust it based to the money you make. You're not paying $300,000 a month. You don't even make that in a year. Probably haven't seen that in a lifetime, so please relax. Like, people just kill me. Like, they say they never getting married if they got to pay that a month. I'm like, you wouldn't have to pay that a month because you don't got that money. But
I think that
it's just funny.
The court system is designed for women. I think that women come up, even if they don't make, even if the man doesn't make a ton of more money than the woman, she's still gonna take half of it. And I could argue that, not even I can argue, that is way worse because not everybody's Dr. Dre who can afford the $300K, even though that's a lot of money.
And even him,
that's a lot of money. They
said that in the long term, that could still affect him.
It will, because that's
$300,000 a month.
That's what over $3 million a year.
Yeah.
That she's gonna get for no reason. It's more than it's not more than 3 million, but just
300.
It's 3 million plus 2.
Yeah, it's like 3.
It's in the 3 million range.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. That for the rest of your life, assuming she never gets married, is crazy.
And think about what you put that $3 million a year towards. Like, if you put that in investments, you triple that, double that. Like, that's a lot of money that you're just giving to your wife because you were married to her. Like,
you could donate it to charity, but the court system is designed for women. Women almost by default get custody of the kids in divorces. By default, they get a ton of money for spousal support. Men do get the same support, but at a lower rate because typically men make a lot more. But like we saw with the Adele situation, her man came up.
That was crazy. Her man had to come up.
He came up OD, but
I'm not mad. The thing is, you have to be smart. Prenups exist for a reason.
Yeah, but we can't say that because women are psycho, and if bring up a prenup with a woman and she's gonna spaz out and say you don't love me.
Divorced? Like,
why you thinking that we're gonna break up? Blah blah blah.
But the thing is, you protect yourself. At the end of the day, you come into this world born by yourself. You're by yourself. You will love the person to death and think that they're for you for life. Protect yourself. At the end of the day, have yourself always at interest. Yeah, but a lot of these girls, they are weird. They have really weird mindsets.
But you can't though, because you bring that up with a woman and she's gonna hate you for the rest of your life. You can't bring up, I want to separate our finances because they're gonna go crazy.
Which is stupid because it's like I sometimes. If you guys will stay tuned to this podcast, you might think I'm a pick-me, which I'm not, because how am I a pick-me if I'm with somebody for 7 years? But I don't know. I'm not anti-women, but a lot of women really are hypocrites and have really flawed mindsets. And I like Kevin Samuels. I will say I do like Kevin Samuels. I don't agree with everything he says, but I feel like the basis of what he says is a lot of it is true. Because I feel like as women, especially Black women, we need to stop playing victim and wanting somebody to do stuff for us. Like, we're so weird. We want to be independent and strong, but then we don't. Then we want a man to pay everything for us. Like, it's like you can't pick and choose out of a basket what works for you. And that's something that I don't like, is that women will sit here and be like, I had to protect myself and I'm me at the end of the day. All I got is me at the end of the day. But then if a man wants a prenup, now you're mad. How come the man can't feel that way about him and his money? Like, it's just weird, especially women wanting men to pay all the bills, but then God forbid that man wants to protect his money that he worked hard for. And he's doing everything for you. He's paying all your bills and everything. Now he wants to protect his money, and now it's, you don't love me.
This man made Beats headphones, and now he has to pay $3 million a year to to somebody for no reason while she's
Crazy.
getting ran through by everybody.
That is sick. I'll be sick. But like I said, he's at fault too. You should have signed the prenup. I don't care if she's mad. Don't if a woman's that mad about you wanting to protect your money, then don't marry her in the first place. That's how I see it. She should have accepted the fact that he wants to protect his money. But a lot of these women are targeting these men as a come up. So
yeah, I think that women should also protect their money. I don't think it just goes one way. I think everybody should protect themselves because marriage is a business. That's why you sign a contract. That's why you have to go get it. You know,
that's why it's deeper than the title. It's It's deeper than I want to be your wife and I'm going to be your husband. It's literally a contract. Like it's literally you signing paperwork.
Yeah.
It's not just cute. Oh, you're my wife. You're my husband. No. And we could tie that back in the whole rushing into that. It's a lot of people aren't ready for that. That's a lot of stuff we have to think about and talk about. And to divorce is hard too. I heard like it takes sometimes months.
Mm-hmm. A lot of money, a lot of paperwork involved.
Like you have to. It's like litigation. It's literally litigation, and people think it's sweet. And they just want to get married because it's cute.
Yeah. So, I mean, in closing, it's nuts. I mean, we can see so much evidence of the court system being designed for the come up of women, and in a way that's so vastly insane that it's not even it's honestly nuts. I can't believe that there hasn't been any changes.
Like, I mean, eventually there'll probably be something, but it's just like,
which is crazy because
the wealth cap is changing slightly though. Like a lot of women, I think this year they said more women make more money than men. Like the stats say, like I think women make more money than men. I think. Don't check me on or don't hold me to that, but I think I saw that somewhere.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But
I was gonna get deeper into my bag about how I feel about this, but I'm gonna keep it calm.
we could go in deep into it in different podcasts. Obviously, it's
nuts. It's insane. Something has to change, like for real. Not just with the money, but with not ownership, custody of children and things like that. The way they set things up is insane. The only time I see men get custody of the kids is if the woman is like completely like strung out on drugs or anything. And like
I've seen that too. There was this guy on TikTok. He was trying so hard to get his kids back, and apparently his wife is really abusive. And like every time the kids see him, they're like crying and saying that they want to live with him.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah. Well,
but yeah, we could get deep into that different topic. We could have a whole a day where we just talk about.
We could talk about that for 6 hours. But
and all that stuff, but
yeah.